Hi folks, we are going to watch another Martell game in the 8 Regents tournament. So in round 6, Martell is playing against Lannister and it's 1-1 after 2 games. And game 3 actually we missed live because it clashed with one of the Tyrell games. Was watching and recording Reinhardt and thought it might finish earlier than it did, but then it took almost 70 minutes and we missed Nikki's game. And luckily, we do have the recording, so we're now going to commentate on that for the first time without knowing exactly how the game went. And I have this available here, so Saraaa, if you are ready, we can click play on this.
Okay.
I will count down. So 3, 2, 1, play. It's playing against Feuerbart, and it's Lannister, Banner of the Rose, against Martell Reigns for us. And we're just joining it after setup, so we have Pentosian, Late Summer Feast. Looks like both players will go big here in round 1 marshalling. Hannes has set up a bunch of locations here, including the cancel one, but we have the characters. So Milarios here. How about the run?
You're playing a lot of the runs lately, like I said previously as well.
I suppose so. I think the deck is in a good spot. Ah, there he is. We're not going to highlight any cards here. Just left the recording running. I was
Went out.
informed today that I should highlight cards more or even put them bigger sizes on the screen so that people can read them, but it's not really something I can do. It takes a lot of time to do that kind of editing, so it would have to be someone else that does that kind of videos, unfortunately. So we have Duran and Tristane and Late Summer Feast. Hopefully we can flip out of. There are some intrigue icons. The problem is, even if you do that, you get one used plot temporarily, so it's not going to boost the strength by a lot. You'd need Ricasso to do that and Galtown early.
So I'm gonna point out that you oftentimes complain about how Lannister brings out like duped Cersei from the start and so on, but honestly, you have very commonly Duran with Melario on the setup as well, or at least like on the first round.
I suppose
Extremely
so, but
obvious.
it's not at the moment a game-winning combination. 3 gold left, but I don't know exactly what that's for. And Lannister has Tywin, and again the location. So if something can come in for 0, Bowels can trigger to get gold to do other stuff, but at the moment there isn't even gold for the red keep, so you're actually kind of free to do challenges, but ideally you'd want to flip out of Late Summer Feast, otherwise it's just giving cards away.
Anything good in Reigns to have exposed duplicity?
That's a strong possibility against Lannister. Okay, go with everyone, which is a guaranteed range trigger unless something comes out. No gold road, if I see correctly. Could just
No, I
play
think
Filthy
it's
Accusations to Neil Tywin and that's the challenges phase done, right? And we get insight for the run.
if you have a filthy exposed duplicity, do you play it now?
It's a bit of a hit, getting rid of 2 cards. Could be considered. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's impacted enough.
there is Bowers, but is Lanny Rose going to go really full on shadows?
I think it could. Is that not the type of deck that plays full
What
shadows?
does the Rose banner do? Because some of the cards there are loyal. There's Knight of Flowers, but Queen of Thorns is loyal, and Scheming Septons are loyal. Shrewd Diplomats are not. So what's this Wheels Within Wheels? Searches for an event, which searches for nightmares. Okay, that's not exactly
No princess plan in the Discord.
mm. Nothing goes to the Discord pile.
Yeah, I assume it's meant to be for princess plan if there is, but I don't know if
Oh,
there's use for
Tristain also
having
has the
other
insight.
stuff in Discord pile.
2 cards for insight, but Tywin's going to do an intrigue back and hit the best one, right? No. He's not. Yeah, military doesn't do anything. We already set up too much stuff, so have to reset in another way, but no reset really works here. You can keep all the characters except Reducer for the Harris, and for Morgulis, Cletus and Tywin still survive, so now we go Behest. And at the gates, do we have anything to mess it up? Like, Riddle is a skim though, so.
True, yeah. You might want to steal Riddle if you can to fetch Galtown in Reigns, I don't know.
We are going first again, on purpose. And it's supporting the Fate, okay. That stops Shadows a little bit. You can still play around it with Lannister, with Bowers, if you can get the gold. If you had Gold Road, you can get 1 gold and then Penny comes out and you get more gold. Stuff can happen. Also, obviously the Iron Man will have its due. But it's a good plot. Lots of econ though. I mean, there's going to be a ton of gold in marshalling at least.
Yeah, I mean it's good plot, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff lately that gets around it. There's also high roads sometimes been played if you want to have the events. So it's not so reliable.
So we get another intrigue character. Plus, of course, she has renown.
But 3 gold wasted.
Yeah, and King's Road still there, so we do have Water Gardens, so can still play something for 2. And 4 reserves, so yeah, but we could flip out of it, of course. Well, there's Penny, so no Gold Road. Going to draw more, see what he can get into play in marshalling. Did he go a bit overboard with the locations, especially Econ in this deck? I mean, it's round 2 and there's 6 locations with gold modifiers in play.
Yeah, I mean if you play fully shadows, you need big amount of gold.
4 cards in shadows. Well, now if there's exposed duplicity with 1 card in hand, so it kind of ends the game. But can you defend the range trigger? So it's only 10 on defense, so no, nowhere near. Taking a bit of a risk. I mean, not every range deck can find space for exposed duplicity. I don't think it was in Leonard's Stalek winning deck.
Yeah, but Feuerbart plays shadows a lot, right?
Yeah, lately. $15, not committing anything more. It's just about enough to win by 5 if nothing else comes in. I would have put a Cletus in there as well, or Duran, just in case.
I mean, honestly, in these situations, when you have to spend all your defenders to win by 5, and you still lose, I don't know. It's
Well,
bad situation either way.
what's Water Gardens doing?
Duran's game.
For 2? Oh, could be 3 actually. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
very good for us.
we can't see what was discarded actually, but pinch we can see on top, not other cards.
And less card in hand. Might have been worth just marshalling him actually. Play on the board a little bit more. So it's unopposed, it's 3 for the runs game, it's Renown and Myrcella, there's insight on one character, and we're up to 7 and there's no more hand. And there's no more Lion Gates, that's even worse. You could have sacked them because there's a bunch of econ just to draw cards, but now there's nothing in shadows.
Mm-hmm.
However, you can still do power, and if there's a coppers or something, game's still going.
So couldn't you just do power challenge with Duran, and then if everything defends, otherwise you can't defend this anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's only going to be 7-4, and there's a card for Pesel. If 2 Lion Gates triggered now, it would be pretty even, but yeah, huge card advantage. It was a Bauer stop, okay. If we can play out more of those bigs like the Viper, game could end pretty soon. Although surely Red Keep will at some point have gold available to cancel a Viper trigger potentially. I don't know how many Duran's games there are. I think Leonard only played 1. Oof.
No, he played 2, I think.
And we go first with this and bye-bye locations.
Seems like Nikki guessed the type of deck that Hannes would play pretty great here.
Yeah.
Could have used the King's Road before, but okay.
Well, that's rough. That's denied the gold as well now.
But I guess if you're not certain about the reset, you might want to hold on to the King's Road and not play out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Any dupes?
Well, we can for sure trigger Reigns again. And then there should be a Filthy Accusations or something to near Tywin.
If you have a way to marshal Old Hawk, I think you just win.
Yeah, I would have done that instead of Edric probably.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Uh, just denying some
That's
gold.
really nice.
Okay, this game went really, really well. Not only the matchup with the plots, but just having all the cards right from the start as well, as you said. I mean, to be fair, Hannes might have had them as well. There was stuff in Shadows we couldn't see what was discarded. Sorry about that, but he's playing more the long game here. Sure, there would have been tunnels as well. Although, I mean, competing with Doran, if you can't Nightmares Doran, even tunnels, it best does the same as Doran does for all the characters in play. So, not sure. If there's a Doran's game in hand, okay. So power with everyone is 2 renown, right? Oh, it looks like he's going to do intrigue because Edric has taken the intrigue icon.
The last game, after triggering Reigns, gets +1 plot, right?
Yes.
Should
If
be for 4.
if you trigger it, if you trigger Reigns first, so
Yeah, but he triggered correct sequence before.
yes. Let's see what we get. Field accusations. I was thinking maybe we get open revolt as well. That could have won the game potentially. Tywin Ned is gonna clear the way for more unopposed with renown. Is there a Doran's game? Just to rub it in, of course.
How could there not be?
Rented again. Could have been marshaled if Tywin wasn't Nightmares. Not that he would help save the game because it's all happening on the Intrigue Challenge anyway. Just the one
Yeah,
renown on this one. Then you
we get an
have,
opposed military with renown as well, so that's 13 already. And
well,
then
power with 2
reclaiming.
renown wins the game anyway. Myrcella and Quentin just win, right?
Oh, there's one renown still coming here. Okay, it's 11, but actually, the renown was still to come.
Cannot be stopped. I think we could pass and get a renown on defense or win dominance. What do you think?
100% do a power challenge.
Well, just put everyone in because power claim wins it. No gold for a cat spot on Myrcella.
So, how about set down ideas and nightmares on Marcella? I don't know.
Yeah. And then we win with dominance. Okay. Um, happens. Happens. Good game for us for sure.
Yeah, that's about the same as my game against Nick event. Although in my game I had nothing and he had everything, but here he just had the best counter, I guess. Guessed the matchup correctly, so fair enough.
Yeah, and that's an important win for us in this one. So it's 2-1 now. No idea who plays next, but hopefully we can get something out of this match. I think
One
realistically,
for you or for Lannister?
for us,
Okay.
realistically we'd need to beat them to have a chance of winning the tournament because I think Knights were still going to win some games. But if you don't at least
Oh, you
draw,
don't
then
trust us to beat Night's Watch.
no, not really. If you
Oh,
don't,
that's fast already. You're playing against Targaryen, I'm sorry.
you've lost 6-2 to Night's Watch. Uh, if we don't get a draw, then it's over for sure. But with a draw, Night's Watch could still also draw one of the last 2 rounds, and then teams from behind also can come into play. Baratheon for sure, and I think Stark and Lannister are not completely out of it either. So yes, it's and Targaryen also, I think, not out of it, right? All to play for, but we need 3 more wins hopefully in the next 5 games, and should be good. I'll try to record the rest of the games as usual. Not sure, as I said, who plays next. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow again.
Bye bye.